Hello and welcome to another Rouge unit of the week, and today we're taking a look at 75mm SP Autocar M3, available to the Desert Ratch. So during the 1940s, when Germany was romping around France, the Americans were looking at this whole role and thinking, if we were to ever fight these Germans, you know what would be useful? Self-propelled artillery guns, that would definitely do the trick. And so they started looking at development sort of self-propelled artillery. One of these would be the M3 gun motor carriage, which was an M3 half-track with a 75mm M1897 A5 gun, which is actually a Rodral run French gun from Row 1897, well, made in America. So that's pretty cool considering how old the bloody gun design was. But nonetheless, it ended up producing over 2,000 of these from 1941 to mid-1943. I would see use on the Pacific and the Western Front, mainly in North Africa. These were self-propelled artillery guns used to be for fire support with high explosive ammo, but they were quickly reorganized on the Desert Campaign into tank destroyer battalions, where they were to ambush enemy tanks, as the whole American tank destroyer doctrine really advised. They'd see service through North Africa and a little bit into Sicily and Italy, but by that point in 1943, M10 Wolverines were being put into production and were replacing the 75mm gun motor carriages, so they'd be gradually phased out of service. Though the British did end up having a few of these autocars and would continue using them in small numbers such as the Desert Ratch throughout the Normandy campaign. In-game, the 75mm autocar is available in A and B phase for Desert Ratch, is 95 points and has 2 weapons. And this weapon loadout consists of one 75mm gun with 5 actually, 7 rounds a minute with 11 AP or 30 shots, and 5 HE with 30 shots too, and 1 kilometer range. It's pretty much your standard 75mm Sherman gun, British 75mm, whatever. And then you have yourselves a 50 caliber machine gun with 1,000 rounds of ammo, which is rather plentiful. Pop down to the miscellaneous stats. It's got 3 frontal armor turret side and turret back, and it is an open top vehicle. Has bad stealth, a speed of 38 km off-road and 80 km on the road, and low optics capability. In battle, 75mm autocar is an alright vehicle. It's not the best thing to get, but it does have its uses. In A phase, it's pretty killer, as it has a 50 cal, which is great for dealing with infantry, soft targets, and gives you a little bit of AA. And it can pretty much knock out any Axis armoured tank during A phase, except for maybe like Brumbar, Fireflies can have a little bit of trouble, but that's really the exception, not the rule. And if there's no tanks to really deal with, it also has 5 HE with 30 rounds, which is pretty good for infantry fire support. The problem, though, is that once you get into the later game, this thing becomes rather useless, as it only has that 1 kilometer range, not that 1.2 kilometer range, which is more beneficial for your Fireflies, Achilles, Wolverines, etc. So it's pretty crap anti-tank weaponry once B phase hits. But during the A phase, it does have a rather nice usage. But even then, in all honesty, it's probably better for you just to do recon Stuart spam and maybe get some staghounds during A phase on a Cromwell hero here, as they all kind of do the same thing, as you're not really having the range advantage of the autocar, which makes it rather bad in that case, and because it's so flimsy, it's gonna die to really anything yet dare shoot at it. So it's not really the best vehicle. It has its usage, it has the veteran suit, which is nice, especially in B phase, but by end it's really kind of overdue its course. But the reason I like this unit is because it is outdated. I mean, Steel Division, especially for the Allies, have a lot more of the newer equipment that you use in 1944, which really harkens back to, you know, the early American 1942-43 days, especially in North Africa. And even though, like, the Matilda or bloody, like, Valentine tanks aren't in, still kind of miss them. They're still pretty cool tanks. And I just like having something, you know, a bit crappier for the Allies, just for flavour, really. And I'm leaving off. Yeah, it's been another Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.